Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Hoop. Thank you for joining us today, everyone. I have my friends here, Ginger McLeod and Deanna Lindley. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
So good. Yeah. Things are going well?
Yeah.
You guys did a great job last week.
Thank you.
We did miss you.
We did miss you a lot.
Same. Well, right back at you. I missed you. And if you guys missed Inside the Hoop last week with Deanna and Ginger, boy, they had a whole lot of fun. Ginger, what kinds of things did you do?
So we talked about personalizing a quilt block, but using it on a t-shirt. So we did embroidery on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And in this case, I did a t-shirt for my grandson and his grandpa. And if you were watching, then you learned that grandpa often gets called Poops at our house. So let's
there it is.
Yeah. So, and if you missed that, then go ahead and there is a link in the show notes that will take you right to that episode.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I was watching it from New York, and I just got the biggest kick out of that episode.
I know.
So definitely check it out. Of course, that's where you're also going to learn the 3 different stabilizers that we'd recommend for embroidering onto t-shirts.
Right.
Yes.
So that's a good episode. So
That is
definitely go
Very
back and check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, great tips there.
Yeah.
So last week,
Deanna, we were talking about last week it being all about the software, right? But today we're actually going to give you a little bit of insight into how to do the same type of personalization, but without software, right?
Yes. We're going to give you some tips and tricks. So if you don't have that software, there's still a way to do that personalization. So we are going to watch this little video from our expert here at Kimberbell, Jeanette.
Yeah, in just a few minutes.
Yep. And then we're going to talk about
also
choosing fabrics
Yes.
and maybe a new spin on a fall project you don't want to miss.
Oh, there's so many things to look
So
forward to
fun.
today.
Yeah.
In today's episode. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. But before we go any further, we're going to throw out a get to know you question. We like to do this each week because we want to get to know you and we hope that you want to get to know us. So because we are talking about digging into our fabric stashes this week, and we all have them, don't you? Yeah. I thought the question would be a fun question to pose, I guess, would be if you could compare your fabric stash to an animal, what would it be? Go ahead and chime in the comments. If you could compare your fabric stash to an animal, what would it be? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, I think mine is kind of maybe like a fat pig. Like it's just, a pile of, just laying there needing some help and organization. And probably lots of pinks in there as well.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. What
Fun,
about you,
fun.
Deanna?
I think I would compare mine to a squirrel because I walk into a fabric store and I'm over here and I'm over there and here and there and everywhere.
Look.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love this. And when you look in there, I'm going to have lots of fun colors. I'm going to have, but it's hard for me to get into a store. That's why I love stores that like have the bundles already prepped for me because I can go from here to there, to there, to there.
Yeah.
Loving everything. It's hard for me to decide what to walk out with. I just want it all.
I think we can all relate to that in some cases for sure. I'm seeing a lot of people saying an elephant, a lion, a herd of bison.
I like that one.
Marianne
That's a
Portia
good
said
one.
a herd of bison. Definitely the elephant is coming out. A unicorn, Mary Hawkins
Ooh,
said.
I like that one.
So I'm guessing maybe lots of bright, colorful colors in her
Magical
stash.
feeling.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Betty Barnett says, a mouse. I love to collect and hoard my fabric.
Oh,
That's a good
I have that
one.
problem too. That's a good way to
Yeah.
describe it.
And finally, Sharon Hammond says, OMG, an entire jungle.
That's perfect.
Keep answering those
Great,
questions because
great descriptions.
they sure make our day. That's quite funny.
I love that.
All right.
Love it. Okay, so last week I showed you how to use software to personalize the cute t-shirts for Riker and Poops.
Yeah.
But before we dive too far into today's show, we want you to know that you can do this straight from your embroidery machine as well. So we asked our machine embroidery expert here at Kimberbell, Jeanette, to show us how to do that. So let's take a look at that.
Hey, Jeanette.
Hey, Kim.
Hi, got a question for you.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could share some of your expertise, of course, as the machine embroidery expert here at Kimberbell, on adding fonts using your embroidery machine to really personalize projects. Do you think you could give us a little quick tutorial on such a thing?
Sure, let's head out to the machines.
Okay, thanks.
So we're at a Baby Lock Spirit. All different machine types will let you do this. Just have this machine available, so that's what we're going to show you on today. Now you might have to go in through a different portal, so to speak, open a different door to how you normally load your embroidery files. So on this machine, I have two choices. I have embroidery or embroidery edit. So I actually need to go through embroidery edit to be able to add the things I want to add. I loaded a file on a jump drive that is one of our seasonal wreaths. Super fun and cute. I don't remember if this is the spring wreath.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't
Yes,
that
I think
so
it was
fun?
spring. Uh-huh.
So I have 4 daughters. One of my daughters got married last year. So if I wanted to make her a super cute little like tea towel to hang in her kitchen, and I just wanted to personalize this with her wedding information, be so darling and fun. So I load this design first. So I'm just gonna say, yep, we're loading this design, and then it has an add feature. If I don't go through the embroidery edit, there is no add. So you have to go in through the other door. So then it just says add, and then I could add another design on top, but I actually just wanna add a font. So I'm choosing a font. I have different choices. There's another more menus. So I'm just gonna pick this. So if I just say my daughter, and then you can see there's numbers and symbols. So I'm just gonna do a plus sign.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that so fun? And then I can even hit enter. There's a go to the next line. And then I can even put in like her wedding date, and I want it a little smaller. Oh, I want more numbers. So I'm just typing it in. If I mess up, I can just hit delete and it will go back, because I actually did mess up. She was not married on the 11th.
Get it right, Mom.
It was the 19th.
It's going to be in stitches.
And it was last year and not this year. And so then I can just say set. And now here's an important thing to remember too. I can move it around at this point. I can make it a little bit bigger. So then I just hit embroidery and it is ready to stitch them. So I could make a really fun tea towel to hang up. So I also thought another thing that I could do with this wreath, same thing. I could use one of my other daughters and I could just put her whole name in here.
Oh, yeah.
Make a cute little pillow for her bed. Like, it would just be so darling.
Okay, so Jeanette, I love this. And of course, we did this on a baby lock as an example.
Yes.
But what if someone out there does not have an embroidery machine that is a baby lock? They have a different brand. Are all machines very similar in such a method?
They usually are. Yep. You have to just make sure, like I said, some of them you have to open through that other door. So you might not be able to find out how you usually load files to add something on top. And so you can just find it, look through your manual, but you should be able to add more on top. And all of the machines come with fonts installed on them already. So it's really easy to add it. You can change the sizes. They all do that.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise today.
You bet.
Okay, so there you have it. Between last week's show and this week's show, you now have 2 different methods for personalizing on your embroidery machine. We want to send a big thank you to Jeanette. We are so grateful that she is willing to join us and talk about that with you and share her knowledge with all of us.
Yes.
We love Jeanette.
Thanks,
Thank you, Jeanette.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So what are we going to do this week? Well, let's take a look, shall we? This week, we just launched a brand new download at kimberbell.com called In All Things Give Thanks. And this was a pillow project that was based on a 40 by 40 size sewing quilt many, many, many years ago. Well, now we've reimagined it and made it a little bit smaller. We've digitized it, and it's made into this gorgeous 22 by 22 inch pillow. Now, where can you find this download? You can find it at kimberbell.com. You just click on products and then go down to digital downloads, and there you will find it. Or simply just click on the link in the show notes as well. So this is what it's looking like right now. This is your traditional fall, Thanksgiving, autumn colors, right? And it is gorgeous in every way. I can't wait to make this myself, put it in my home for the upcoming months. But we decided to, do a little different take on it, I should say. And we said, what would happen if we each took one of these blocks from the pillow and we said, oh, what could we do with this? Or what could we do with that? And better yet, not only what could we do with the design itself, but what could we do if we changed up the colors? Yes, that meant digging into my fabric stash in my sewing room. The three of us got together and we said, okay, let's have some fun with this. Let's just go totally different, maybe, or maybe just a little touch different than the traditional colors. And here's what we came up with. Let's dig into my stash. Okay, guys, are you ready?
Totally.
Let's do a little bit of scrubbing.
It's gonna be so fun.
Dig into our stash because we want to show you that you don't always have to use traditional Thanksgiving or fall colors to make something really, really cute. So let's first show them what we're going to pull out of this design, and then we'll maybe surprise them on what colors we
I
end up
like that
choosing.
idea.
How's that?
I like that too.
Okay. So what are you going to do, Ginger?
I'm going to do this little turkey guy.
So cute. Okay. And you're going to do it on something special.
Yep.
Okay. She's not going to tell us quite yet.
No.
Okay. What are you going to do, Deanna?
I am going to pull out this little block right here. It's a cute little dress for a little baby girl.
Oh. I'm thinking I want to do the whole pillow. Maybe. We'll see as I get going. But I want to do it more in neutral colors just to see like the grays and blacks and creams and tones.
Gorgeous.
So do you want to go into my stash?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so just so you know, I did clean my closet. The closet is not always clean, but I invited you, our guests, today into my sewing room. And so the closet has been cleaned, and it doesn't normally look like this. Or maybe I should say yes. It
It does.
all the time. Yeah, exactly.
It's just normal.
Let's take a look. All right, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Go
I'm
on
ready.
in. Get in there and
here goes.
pull what colors you're going to. Look,
Don't
you
let us
guys.
see what colors we're picking.
These are all my unfinished projects right here.
But look how pretty she has this organized.
Oh my gosh. Hey, here's all my confetti table toppers. There you go. Ready to go in a moment's notice. Okay. And we've got blues. You guys are a little color crazy around here.
Greens,
Purples.
We got the
What
reds and the pinks.
What are you going to choose? Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, I
orange.
like that
That's a
one.
safe bet. All
Yeah,
right.
that's a good one.
Okay, what else are you thinking? What are you going to pair it with?
In here.
Ooh, like
I
you're
like
you're
it.
heading to the blues? What you got over there? Here, you can pull the whole thing out. Just pull the whole case out if you want. And we'll bring it over here to the table. Oh, okay, what? Pink?
I know.
Okay, I
know.
love it. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Okay, come on out, guys.
First or you?
Okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Let's see
All
what
right,
we can
what are you
find here.
thinking?
Okay.
Okay, so as you can see, this originally started out with very traditional, but you're going to change it up, guys, by doing something a little
I'm
different.
going to stick with those two right there.
Oh, I love that, Ginger. A little pop of aqua with
Little
the orange. Okay,
Little
I
soft
like it.
tones.
What do you think about this?
I
for a
like it.
pumpkin?
Okay.
Oh, that's adorable.
The
Or
pink.
should we do?
Yes, yes,
be
yes,
cute?
yes. I
Okay.
love that. Oh, yes.
And then maybe we'll do.
You're putting on a little girl's dress. You want to go ahead and show them the dress?
Yes. You
Yeah.
guys, how darling is
my
this?
gosh.
Sweetest thing.
That's adorable. Well, I can't wait to see what else you do. Just
I
keep
know.
on digging.
Okay.
Right.
All
Okay,
right.
Find something to pair this with.
I'm going to go back in. I'm looking for all things cream, neutral, tans, browns, blacks.
Ooh.
That's kind of how I decorate my house, and so with just pops of color every now and then. So I'm thinking I definitely need to get out the brown coat right here. We'll
Yep.
throw that,
Okay.
let's throw in some grays. So we'll put that there and some blacks. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, I can't wait to see them all done.
Okay, Kim, tell me what you think.
Okay.
I'm thinking of doing this pumpkin, this
Yeah.
larger pumpkin with this print.
Yes. Yes.
And
What
then-
do you think, Ginger?
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then this fabric that I already pulled for
Yeah.
the smaller pumpkin.
Okay.
Oh.
This is going to be perfect because now you can bring in some of those more like
Traditional.
Yeah, some oranges and browns, but it has
Yes.
that touch of pink in it. It's amazing what you can find in your stash.
I know. Or Kim's stash. You guys, we had so much fun that day. If you couldn't tell from the video, we had a blast choosing fabrics and picking out what part of that pillow, the block that we wanted to reconfigure the design. We had a great time. Are you guys ready to see the projects that we made?
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
so, because we are so excited to show you. I don't know if I've been so excited about a project I've done in a while. Okay, first, Ginger,
Yes.
will you show us what you made?
Yes. So I took this cute little knit baby cap and took that turkey number 2 that we talked about on the pillow. Can you guys get a close up of there? Oh, perfect.
Isn't that so cute?
So this was a really fun project to do, but because it was a rib knit, I had to do a few special things. So I had to make sure that I backed it with fusible backing. And then
And why did you use the fusible backing?
so that it wouldn't stretch the knit.
Okay.
Right. And then I floated it on our sticky back wash away stabilizer. And then another thing that I did because of the rib knit was I used wash away topping before I even started stitching so that it would keep the stitches up above the knit and they wouldn't all settle down and the
Great
design get
idea.
lost.
Great idea. And then you just had to simply wash it away.
Yeah. Everything just
Afterwards.
washed away just great.
Oh my
So-
goodness. And I love how you used the traditional colors by throwing in the browns and the oranges, but then there's that pop of blue.
I
Yep.
love it.
So a little
Mhm.
pop of teal.
And you know we love the teal around here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
we do.
Yeah.
And then Ginger, what was the last stabilizer you used after you finished the project?
So then because it's going to go on baby's sensitive skin, you need to make sure that you back it with the silky soft fusible backing
Yeah.
so that it keeps their heads nice and protected from all of those stitchings. You want to make sure you do it after the stitching and after you've washed out your stabilizer so that silky soft is right against their skin.
That is a great idea. That is a really excellent tip right there. Silky soft fusible backing. No one needs the scratches, especially on little baby's forehead, right? Yeah, definitely. Okay,
Okay.
so is it my turn?
Yes. Are you ready to show us what you did?
Okay, well, in the video, you did see that I said, maybe I'll do the whole pillow itself in a whole new colorway of the blacks and browns and creams. I maybe that was a little overambitious. Just saying, just being
Kim has
honest.
had a very busy
Yeah,
month.
yeah, but I still had a fun, project to do by taking out just this in all things give thanks block, this wreath block, and I got to doing it, and I thought, okay, that's where I'm going to stop. And then I went a little bit further because it was too much fun. Does anyone recognize the confetti table topper?
Yes.
Yes, of
Love it.
course. This was the project that we did on Kimberbell Day a few months back, and this is the center block in All Things Give Thanks. Again, I did dig into those more neutral tones, but then beyond that, I said I can't just stop there. I've got too many fun fabrics to use to then create the confetti border. So I think this could be used as a table topper, or I might just actually use it as a small wall hanging as well. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, it was kind of fun. Now, beyond this, I had to, of course, use my favorite product at Kimberbell, and that is clear blue tiles to quilt it.
Right.
So this is the product that you're looking for. This is the essential set, and it's going to come with every kind of size of tile you can imagine. I'm going to put this in here. So yeah, there we go. These are the kinds of tiles we're talking about. We're not going to go in today about how to use these. We've got plenty of videos. Maybe on a future Inside the Hoop, we could do that. But just by using these tiles, I was able to do background quilting and get this all finished last night on my embroidery machine. Yeah. So that just shows you how quick and easy it is. I didn't have to try to find a long armor to do it. I could get really cute designs like the leaves and the acorns that you see in the Autumn 1 design. So I think we have a picture of that up close so that you can see the beautiful flow of leaves and, like I said, acorns and such. That's part of that. It is the Autumn 1 design. Oh, there it is right there. And we have a direct link to purchase that download. Again, it comes in all the sizes. Now, the other good news is if you're thinking, well, yeah, I want to make something like that in all kinds of fabrics, right? The confetti table topper is available still as a free download at kimberbell.com. We'll put the link in the notes, but you can download the PDF. It also has a little QR code that you can scan with your phone and see the video tutorial on how I put something like this together. So that's what I did.
Turned out amazing.
Yeah.
Love it, Kim.
Now, Deanna, I know you've got a fun project in the works, and I'm so excited because you have a special little guest to to show it off. But before we do, we got to see how she made this project with the use of something called crosshairs. It's a free downloadable file at kimberbell.com. Crosshairs, and then the technique of floating her project instead of hooping it. So let's take a look at how you did it, and then we'll come back and you can tell us a little bit more about your special little guest.
I love it. Okay, if you watched our episode last week, you saw Ginger who printed out a picture on the software and used that to match the crosshairs. Today, I'm going to show you what you can do if you don't have that software, but yet you still want to center a project. So we're still going to use the thumbtack and just poke it here in the middle.
Yeah, show the back of that. It truly is a thumbtack. Look at that.
Works great. Because I'm working with a fabric that is a little bit stretchy and more delicate, I want to add this Fusible Backing stabilizer to it, just to give it a little bit more stability and to keep it from puckering. So we're gonna go ahead and do that step first. I'm going to go ahead and iron this on to the inside of my project.
This is going to be a permanent stabilizer. You won't remove it later. It'll just become part of your project. Now go ahead and try to lift up a corner and see if it feels adhered. Do you feel like it's all adhered?
Let me just tack this corner down.
Okay.
But I think on this side that I held it a little longer.
Okay.
We're doing good.
Awesome.
So we just want to make sure, especially all these edges.
Yeah.
We want to make sure these don't lift up and get stitched underneath while we're doing our project.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So I think we're ready to move on to our next step.
All right.
So leave the iron there.
That's something you'd want to do on t-shirts too, because of the knit and the pull and the stretch.
Right.
So.
Anything that has pull or stretch or is a really delicate.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to find the center of my project. So I'm going to fold it in half this way and just take this water soluble marking pen and we'll just find the center here. Make a quick mark there. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to fold it this way.
Perfect.
Just match up those sides so I know I have the center. And then we'll just open that up and do a quick mark this way. So then I can match that crosshair. So I'm just going to place this on this sticky back water soluble stabilizer. So I'm using my crosshair here. So we're going to hoop it this way. And I'm just going to press that down into the center there and then just push this down so that it sticks. the nice thing about this sticky back is even though my project wouldn't fit in the hoop, this will hold it and keep it in place while I'm stitching out my project. So we're just gonna push that down, let it do its job.
Now's the perfect time to do what Ginger did not do.
Exactly. Yes, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. Before I put this on the machine, I am going to remove the tack.
Very
You don't want
important.
that when we're stitching. So
It happens.
there you go. Now my project is set up and we are ready to start stitching.
How exciting!
Are you guys ready to see how it turned out? We want to introduce our adorable little guest today, Jules. Yeah, and look at her cute little dress.
Look at that.
Isn't that so fun? You guys, I had such a good time doing this and picking out the pinks. We stayed with a little bit of, we have a little bit of the tan in there, a little pop of orange tones to keep it in the tradition, but then we added the pink to it to really help it pop.
So cute.
And we are so glad Jules would come and join us today. Isn't she the cutest, you guys?
So
We had so
sweet.
much fun playing with her behind the scenes. She loves books. She's not too sure about this.
Yeah.
This isn't the usual living room you walk into.
No.
I've got a storage unit over here.
Yeah,
Of books
of-
and babies and sloths and you name it. We're going to keep Jules happy.
That's
Yes,
right.
we are,
That's
for sure.
right.
Oh, she's adorable. And such a cute project. I love how you just took that little block and changed it into something
It
so
was.
different.
It really was so fun, and I loved the way it turned out. It was really fun.
Well, Deanna, it's a great way to take, something that you picked up at a local store.
Yeah,
right? Just
it
a
was.
plain little dress,
Yeah,
and then just
and
customized it.
customized it and made it unique.
And who says pumpkins have to be orange?
I
Definitely
did,
not
for sure. You can
Deanna.
tell.
Yeah, Deanna's our pink girl
That's
around here.
right.
Do you like your little dress? Oh, look at that. Let's.
so
Oh my
So
goodness.
pretty.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
yes. You
So
see
cute.
Mama over there.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
goodness.
want to hear some of our viewers' comments.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the projects? And has it
Yeah.
inspired you to take a unique twist?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can get your, more mileage out of any type of Kimberbell project by doing the project itself, like you see here with the pillow, but then do what we did and use those same blocks over and over again in a whole variety of ways.
Yes.
Right? Right, Jules? Yay! That's exactly right. We love it.
Right.
We love it. So what are people saying?
Andrew, help us out here.
Well, obviously they're saying, how cute.
Yes, oh, good. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
I had to turn the microphone on really quick. It was off. Yeah, but they're
Now
saying
we can
how
hear
cute.
Andrew.
They're saying adorable. They love all the ideas and changes with the projects. We got Janice here. She loves the little dress and the model too.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I know,
She
we
is a
were-
gem.
We were smitten by Jules too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of requests. They want to see more of your closet, Kim.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I better go back and clean it again.
Yeah, we'll be doing some more filming from
Yeah.
sewing studio, so
Definitely.
you'll get glimpses.
Yes. So talking about your workspace, Kim.
Yeah.
We have some great viewer tips today.
Okay.
So this one comes from Donna Passarati, and she said, avoid any stress. The way I do that is to make sure everything in my workspace is clutter-free, my machine is clean and has a new needle, and any supplies I need are at my fingertips. That is a great tip. Thank you, Donna.
I love that. And I have another one there. This is from Mandy Griggs. And she said, my tip is to get everything organized before starting a project, such as cutting all the fabrics and embellishments and sorting into bags and picking out the threads that you'll be using. I also highlight the cutting instructions so I know which fabrics will be needed to be cut precisely, such as border blocks and which fabrics need fusible backing, things like that. It is a lot of work up front, but makes doing the project so much easier. I work full time and I don't always have a lot of time to work on a project, so getting it all prepped ahead of time allows me to easily do a block a day after work without having to worry about all the prep. I love this idea.
That's a
Sometimes the prep work feels like the hardest, most daunting task. So if you have that, you do that in a session and have it all prepped for you. When you do have time to sit down and work on your blocks, it's all ready for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Great
love it.
tips.
really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep
Yeah.
those tips.
We
coming
love
in
our
because
viewer
We want
tips.
to
Mhm.
definitely keep sharing them with everyone. You
Yes.
know, we hope that you and Jules have had a really fun time today. Keep, sharing Inside the Hoop. If you love this program, and we sure hope you do, we would love if you would share it with your friends, your fellow embroiderers, whether they be in online groups of embroidery or whether it's, your friend down the street who embroiders or your quilt shop. We hope that you'll share the fun, right? Yeah, definitely. And we hope that we can bring you some great information and
Yes.
inspirational things every
Yes.
week. Now,
What's your big announcement, Kim?
here's a little announcement, and just take note, mark it in your calendars,
Yep.
that we are changing the time for when to see Inside the Hoop. Now, it's going to be the same day of the week, right, Jules? It's
Yep.
going to be every Thursday. Yes, every Thursday. At what time, Jules? Yes, she's saying it's now changed to 10 a.m. Okay,
Yes.
Mountain Time. So it's just a couple hours earlier than what we're used to.
Exactly.
But we want to keep this easy and simple to remember. So here's my little plug for What's New Wednesday. On every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Facebook and YouTube, I want you to come and join me as I share with you what's new at Kimberbell.
She's done
Yeah,
it. That's
Right? We're pulling out the sloth now,
Oh
the
my
big
gosh.
guns here. So join me 10 a.m. every Wednesday. What's New Wednesday? But then the very next day on Thursday, again at the same time now, 10 a.m.
Yes.
It's going to be a whole lot easier to remember. Join us for Inside the Hoop.
Yes.
Does that sound good?
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we will all be here again next week.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.